Hello friends, let's quickly go into the shell scripting videos on Linux for high performance computing. As you can see on the screen, suppose there is a file called no exists file name, that is like suppose I give a file name which is not existing in your directory. If I do ls with that, what usually happens is it gives an error. Suppose you don't want that unnecessary message of file not existing etc displayed on the screen, you'd like it to be sync, or it should go into a hole called dev null. It is like a black hole it goes in, so it doesn't get displayed. In such case we use this particular concept called dev null. You are indirectly redirecting the error into dev null. Practically show you what it is. So you can see on the screen, suppose I have certain files in this. If I say ls, if I say ls, I don't have no, I don't have no file name, no file existing. Suppose I have a file like this. If I give that file is not there, so it will give an error. I don't want that error to be displayed on the screen. You can simply throw into a black hole. I redirect that output into a black hole, so nothing will come on the screen. So that is the point which I wanted to explain. See that it is just going into that. And if the command, suppose there is a command which I execute like this, which is not a command at all. If you would like to know the previously executed command, if it was correct, then you will give a command called echo dollar question mark. If it is number returned is anything other than 0. So like for example, suppose I give lsabc, the file name is there, it's a correct command. So then it is returning always 0. So this is another concept which we explained, so-called dollar question mark. So let's learn one more new concept. Suppose you would like to use this dollar question mark to equate to 0 and 1, and you would like to display the results through an if statement. If dollar question mark equal to 0, then display successful, otherwise not successful, something like this. In such case, you can I have written that program in a test.sh. You can see that. To be very clear, let me clear the screen. So this is the program. Now if I say test.sh, there is no file called existing file, so it will always give a result not successful. But why should I get all these unwanted messages? I want successful or not successful. I don't want the first line cannot access existing file, no such file or directory. I would like it to not to be displayed on the screen. Such case, we can always say this one, and we can send this to this can you can always send this to you can the second part, that is error, you can send it to dv null. Then what happens? You see that only the result comes out, the other things are ignored. Now the next important concept which you have to learn is AWK. AWK is very much used in shell scripting. AWK, if someone asks what is the full form or expansion of AWK, there is no expansion. AWK are the first names of the persons who invented this command. It is meaningless to ask what is the expansion of this command. So let's say you have ls minus l, which has got multiple results on the screen. You can see that it has got multiple columns. First column is RW permission. Second column is the ID. Third column is the username, then group name, like that. So I would like to only display the first column. Then I can always say ls minus l, and output of this I can send it to an AWK command. AWK. So the command is written like this. You have to put brackets like this. This is a kind of syntax. Then you can always say print $1. See that first part is displayed. You can always say $2. Then you can always say $1, $2, $3 also. Now suppose in $3, let's say I would like to show only the person root. Then I can always say I can pass it through a grep root. So sorry, I typed it wrong. Grep root, something like this. ls minus l awk print. Okay, here unnecessary one thing came. So that is why only root. It's to be more clearer. I have just filtered $3 and also took out, shown only the root part. Grep is like search from the output. So I have passed through 2 pipes to get this going. You can probably get this through a one single command also. So it is like instead of grep root, can remove, you can search this right here. That is, you can always say root here. Then you can, that is where you can search and you can press enter. See that this will also do the search of this. So whatever related to $1 also you can give, $2 also you can give, whatever related to root, all of them you display first 3 columns. So that way we can separate different columns. Suppose I had printed here $0, what would happen? You probably can guess. It displays everything. It displays everything. So these are basic commands which you should always remember. See, you can also create commands other than what I have discussed. This one I already discussed. The second one also I have discussed. It is like searching. Now we can also discuss from a file like this one also. Like F means F for field. You can also give a file name as an argument. For example, we can give a file name as an argument, like suppose I don't want to give any ls minus l or anything in the beginning. I start with the awk command, and I am asking it to print $1, $2, and $3. Then this one, and after that I can give etc file name itself, password. See that it is printing in etc/password. It is printing the $1 and $2. That means it is not printing $1 the first column and second column. So why it is not able to print? You have to give something called the separation. Separation is by f, that is field separated by colon. See that? This is what it means. So you have to have a colon in between. See that? That is all about this video. We will come out with more detailed shell scripts in the next video. Thank you.